Thank you for your attendance tonight at this wonderful event, Avenue to Awareness. Tonight we'll go on a journey with a group of amazing young men and women who will not only share some personal experiences with mental health, but also some important messages around how we can take time to improve our own mental well-being. I will give the floor to Youth Council member Abbi Willis.
So hi everybody, my name is Abbi Willis and I'm a member of the Gladstone Youth Council. Mental health is more common than we realise. In this room, 1 in 5 of us will experience mental illness in this year alone. Over a lifetime, almost half of all Australians will experience mental illness. So why is there such a stigma around speaking out about ill mental health? Whilst the answer to this question is still under debate, our focus should be on what we can do to reduce the stigma rather than why it exists at all. Mental and physical well-being are tightly interwoven. This can be shown in cases of people experiencing sudden physical impairments that may later develop depression. Or a more personal example like mine, when experiencing anxiety, my body shakes and tremors, I sweat a lot, and butterflies in my stomach are amplified into bats. Yet throughout my mainstream schooling life, an absence due to physical injury was expected, but an absence due to mental illness was unheard of. When I first moved to Gladstone 4 years ago, I was invited to a meditation class by chance. I did not expect that after this class, meditation would become a regular part of my self-care routine. It was really strange at first. Laying on a yoga mat on the floor next to a bunch of strangers with a calm voiced lady encouraging me to relax does take you back to kindergarten nap time. However, after the initial mind chatter, I began to realise why meditation is so heavily promoted towards managing mental well-being. It was my first experience of mind and body working together to help relax and seek clarity. I was imagining my physical body sinking into the floor whilst my mind focused purely on what I was told to imagine. Like anything, it does take practice to get to a point of minimal mind wander and maximum focus. However, I learned something extremely valuable in this. I was told that when my mind wanders, I should acknowledge the thought and redirect my brain to what I was focusing on. I was able to apply this in my everyday life to acknowledge unwanted thoughts and regain focus. Meditation remains my tested and true #1 self-care strategy. In the case of a physical injury, like a broken bone, it would be very unusual not to seek help. Very few people would think, it's okay, I'll get through this on my own. I can heal without help. So why are we so reluctant to seek help for our mental health? I hope one day in the near future that speaking out about mental illness can be taken as seriously and acted upon as quickly as speaking out about a broken bone. We will now have the Youth Council members begin presenting their speeches. Before they begin, I just wanted to say that speaking out about mental health, especially from a lived experience, can be extremely nerve-wracking. So we should all take a minute to applaud our youth and our Youth Council members here today, brave enough to share their experiences with you.